Hello and welcome to the weekly debrief. I'm Phil Muncaster and these are the top stories this week. The long-awaited Digital Britain report was released on Tuesday, outlining government plans to clamp down on digital piracy and increase the speed of broadband connections for all UK residents. The report said an increase in broadband speeds to at least 2 megabits a second will be backed by an investment fund to ensure that the services are available to all. Many of the initiatives will be overseen by Martha Lane-Fox, co-founder of lastminute.com, who has been appointed to the newly created role of Digital Inclusion Champion and a soon-to-be created task force. The report also features proposals to give watchdog Ofcom an explicit duty to significantly reduce unlawful file sharing. It was the annual Citrix iForum event this week in Edinburgh. The firm outlined its strategy to help organisations move towards a more service-oriented approach to delivering IT. And it also announced new products including a virtual NetScaler appliance, Zen client virtualization for laptops, and Dazzle, described as a new app store for enterprise services. Browser maker Opera has demonstrated a new system which it claims can turn a home PC into a web server using its Opera browser. Opera Unite can be bundled within the browser and contains a number of file media and other information services. The company said that Unite would let users download and share web services with people around the world. It also said there would be no limit on the size of files or the possible applications. Samsung has launched a new handset. It's claimed it's the most powerful on the market. The new Samsung Jet will use a processor running at up to 800 MHz and offer multi-touch support through the TouchWiz 2.0 interface, as well as a sharper screen quality and Microsoft Exchange Active Sync support. Samsung will be hoping the new device will appeal to buyers in an increasingly crowded smartphone market. And finally, our most commented story this week. Mozilla has announced that the latest version of its Firefox web browser, 3.0.11, was downloaded 150 million times during the first 24 hours of becoming available. But our readers seem divided in their thoughts about the browser. Some labelled it amazing and the best ever, while others said it was too buggy and prone to crashing. Either way, it seems to be streets ahead of Apple's Safari browser, at least in the popularity stakes. The latest version, Safari 4, saw only 11 million downloads in 3 days. And that's it for this week. You can find out more on all of these stories and more at www.vnunet.com. See you next week.